Hello, this is Randy, and welcome back to Brain Break with Randy and Keitho. I'm going to change the format just a little bit. I want to talk about my beard. I started growing my beard when the pandemic hit. I had recently lost my job because my company mysteriously ran out of money. I was the technical director for a chemical company, and my chief engineer and I were both fired. We were highly compensated. And the owner of the company called us both and said, I can't tell you what's going on. We just can't pay you anymore. So I was let go. I didn't get any severance. I'd been there almost 10 years. I didn't get the vacation they owed me. I still haven't seen that. Then the pandemic hit. So I couldn't even go out and look for a job. I wasn't ready to retire. I wasn't ready for the pandemic to hit, all of that. History will tell us how efficient and effective all of that was. But I was quite frustrated by the experience. So I started growing a beard. And when I first started growing a beard, it looked like every beard. Dumb. Luckily, I was seeing a massage therapist that also happened to be an esthetician, beautician. He trained in high school to do that and still had a salon. In fact, he would cancel appointments with me because he had a chance to do makeup for a wedding. And I said, well, dude, you're making like $160 when you see me. He showed me how much he was getting paid to do wedding for women in Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. He would make between $3,000 and $7,000 to do makeup for typically the bride, the bride's mother, and the mother of the groom. Then the other women would pay him separately to do their makeup and hair. He was tremendous. Probably one of the most talented men I've ever known. He was also a nurse, licensed massage therapist, and he kept busy doing all of those things because he never married. He was recommended to me by one of my doctors. It was an amazing recommendation because he was strong and could give me the kind of therapeutic massage I needed. He became a real friend. Unfortunately, he had two little dogs that he'd rescued. They were Chihuahuas, and he drowned one day when walking them, and both of them were pretty blind. They were older. And the one dog, the neighbor's guess, fell into the lake he was walking around, and he jumped in to save the dog. He saved the dog and lost his own life. I'm sad to this day because I miss him. He was a good friend, just a good man. I don't think he ever smoked. I know he never did any drugs. He really went out of his way to be kind and to look out for people. And I miss him. But he helped me a little bit in understanding about my beard. He had a very short beard. He said he just didn't want me to look like I was homeless, like I do now probably. The key thing for anybody with a beard is to understand that this hair is different from this hair. The skin on your face is different from the skin on your head. So when I first started growing out my beard, I used a lot of conditioner. At first, it was just this kind of conditioner. That kept it from being itchy, kept it soft, so my granddaughters liked it. I guess grandsons too, but the granddaughters were the ones that really wanted it to stay soft. Then I discovered beard wash and conditioner. And I ended up buying from Scotch Porter a leave-in conditioner as well as a conditioner to use after I washed my hair. You don't use a lot of it, even with a big full beard. And my beard's fairly short now compared to what I have had. But most men shower. I don't care if you're 20 or 70. Most men shower like they're teenagers. Women, you need to help them with this. They get in to the shower, and if they start at the top, they put some shampoo on and immediately rinse it off. And they may or may not use conditioner. And then they wash their body and immediately rinse it off and get out. Well, my dermatologist is also on my side for having a beard. In fact, my dermatologist suggested I grow a beard because I'm adopted. I found out several years ago that I'm almost 70% Norwegian. And not from Oslo, but from one of about 10 small villages up in the mountains. It's fascinating to me, but it explained an awful lot about my skin color, why I was getting rosacea so badly. In my case, I would get rosacea, I'd get those sores healed, and then they would turn into lesions and have to be burned off. So it was painful two different ways. So growing a beard to protect myself from that, and I'm glad I did it. This beard probably won't last forever, but right now it's something I enjoy. During the pandemic, it kept my mind off of the world and all the problems. But when you have a beard, the first thing you need to get your man, or you men need to get, is a small batch company. This is not an example probably of a small batch company, but this is Mad Viking, and it's their Ragnarok beard oil. Beard oil is a misnomer. It should be called under the beard oil, because what you do is you put this in the palm of your hand and get your fingers in the oil and you rub it up underneath the beard. And I even have to put it up here above my mustache. The reason is my mustache and my beard wick the oil off my face into the beard. It's desperate for moisture. That's what this does, is replace the moisture that is leaving your face, going into your beard. And that's why people have itchy beard, or what we call beard dandruff for the beard. It's actually a yeast infection. So, and I don't mean to go on forever, but I'll probably make a few of these about beard care. Why? I enjoy it. Frankly, people come up to me constantly and ask me about my beard and talk to me about it. And how do you do this? And why would you do that? One of the attorneys I work with has a beard, and it's too long for him to shave anymore. It was just something he'd quit shaving for a little while. And he was like, I guess I'll go see a barber. I said, either that or go get some clippers, but it's definitely too long. He looks like a Civil War hero. It's awesome. And I said, go to Costco, buy some clippers, about 20, 25 bucks. You can buy a set of clippers and you can get that off and then start shaving and maybe start over at some point when you're ready. I don't know what he's going to do. He has a friend that's a barber and he may go visit him, but his friend's clear across town. Probably be cheaper with today's gas prices just to go to Costco and buy some clippers. Now, one other question that I get asked a lot is, what do you do to keep the beard soft? Because my beard is really soft. And yes, I know I look like Santa. Not my fault. And again, this is just an example. I have a bunch of different beard products. But this is Mad Viking's Ragnarok beard butter. And beard butter is like a cream. I don't know if you can see into that, but it's thick. And you put it in your hands and melt it, and then you rub it all through your beard. I would probably take a little tiny ball of it for a beard my size. And I'm talking about a ball the size of a dime if it were completely round. I would melt that in my hand and rub that in. I do that before I go to bed. I only have to do that, though, if I haven't used a good beard oil. My favorite beard oils don't require that. They're still good all the way through the day and clear into the evening. Now, last but not least, I want to show you my favorite product I discovered. I don't get anything for telling you about any of these products, but this is my favorite company. It's called Sphinx, and they're out of California. It's a small company. The story I've been told is that two brothers came to work from Egypt. They were promised jobs in tech. The one brother got here with his family, and the job didn't exist. They had nothing for him. Then they weren't apologetic. So he had to find a way to support his family. He still had sponsorship to be here, but he needed to support his family. Well, it turns out his family has been making beard products since 4000 BC. He uses those same formulas to make beard products. And it's called Sphinx Beard Company. And like I say, it's amazing. But this is their aftershave. I shave my neck 2 to 3 times a week underneath my beard. And I put this on, and it is the best aftershave I have ever seen. Now, I will tell you, don't use very much of this because it's very strongly scented. And in fact, you might want to start with the unscented kind because it is so strongly scented. Like when I use the beard oil, most products I have to use 10 to 15 drops. With their beard oil, I literally use 2 or 3 drops, and that lasts me for 24 hours. And one, it's too strong. If I'm going to work, I can wear it because by the time I get to work, it's not going to bother my wife because she's not there. But anyway, this is a totally different kind of brain break. But you know now more about beards than most people. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I enjoyed telling you about it. And I enjoy my beard. I enjoy keeping it up. I'll probably tell you some more about products and the things I've learned. For a while, I was actually a product tester, helping to develop some products for a few companies. That was an interesting experience as well, especially after spending 40 some odd years in the chemical industry and realizing all of these products are natural. And they use oils and things that we don't even know about, the vast majority of us. So it's good technology, and it's probably old technology, but good stuff. So let me say goodnight. Thank you again for joining me for Brain Break. I hope you didn't mind me telling you about my Santa Claus beard, but I wanted to share a little bit of knowledge. Hopefully, this was helpful to you. I will look forward to seeing you again soon. Please like and subscribe. If you can, tell your friends about it. If you know anybody with a beard or is thinking about growing a beard, send them this podcast to watch as well. Have a great day. Thank you so much.